recording. Let's see it. Nice. Oh shit. Wait. Of course it started raining too. Love it. Oh man. Hey, what up guys? Got the bike back. Ava's back. Ava's back. It is raining today, unfortunately. It wasn't supposed to rain for another couple hours, but you know, fuck you, you know, it's my luck. But yeah man, I got the bike back. You know, it wasn't what like the title was. A lot of people got clickbaited on it. It wasn't it. I didn't blow my engine. I knew it once I like pulled over the first time off the highway, right? And I knew I was good when I saw no oil, no smoke or anything. So yeah, I just knew it wasn't it. But it was still concerning because I didn't know where the crack was on the exhaust. I didn't know where there was a leak. And of course it was in one of the worst spots possible, which is right at the weld that connects to the block. And it was actually crazy because it was shooting out flames, like pop, 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 pop. It's straight under my seat. So I could have caught on fire if I kept riding, to be honest. I could have either caught on fire or blew the engine, apparently, because they said if that happens, it could blow the engine. And I'm over there trying to like rev it to make sure it's the exhaust. That's probably the worst thing you could do. But fortunately it was just that. So I had one of my friends pick me up in his truck, and we got it all handled. The only reason why it's been down for a while is because I decided to order the part myself and replace it myself. And my mistake is I got it done and like in about an hour, but the issue is I f***ed the O2 sensor and the bike wouldn't start. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, why isn't the bike starting? And I was like flipping out. And I knew the O2 sensor was messed up, but I didn't think that was a problem because I'm like, there's no way the bike wouldn't start. Like I had all these codes on and everything, and I'm like, there's no way a bike wouldn't start just because the O2 sensor's out, right? The bike will still start, it'll just show a check engine. And I thought that was the case. So I mean, for the next week or two, I was going through the whole bike. I stripped apart the whole bike, basically, all the fairings and stuff. Looked through all the wiring, seeing if anything got tugged, or I ruined anything, or one of the wires got cut while replacing the exhaust. And I had no idea. There was, and then I found out there was a fuse that kept blowing. It was called a key sense fuse, and I was confused, and that's for like the security reasons of this bike. And I was confused. I'm like, why the f is that blowing? And every time I put a fuse in there, it just blew immediately. So I knew something was up. And yeah, I'll try and go through all the diagrams and everything. I asked on the Facebook group chat and stuff like that. You know, it was tough. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take it to the dealership. They picked it up and they're like, it's the O2 sensor. I'm like, you sure? They're like, we're sure, but we're like 95% sure or 90% sure. And they're like, oh, you're gonna have to spend this much and it's not guaranteed that it's gonna work. And I'm like, bro, that's not a small amount of money if we're not a guarantee. Like, it was almost a band. I was like, damn, it stressed me out. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, don't even work on it, I'll just do it. And they're like, we already took the bike apart, blah blah, and they're trying to convince me to do it. I did it, and it worked. That was a problem. And then he's like, the mechanic was like, dude, you gotta trust me when I tell you things and stuff like that. He's like, I'm not out here trying to get your money, this is how much, you know, Ducati maintenance is. And I'm like, I know, but it's just like, I'm still gonna try to save as much money as I can. Like, I don't want to spend something I don't really have to. And it's not really about the money. I have the money, it's just, you know, I'd rather if I'm gonna save like $1,000 or like what was it, close to like $700 just for like labor and stuff, you know, I'd rather just do it myself, right? Because apparently getting to the O2 sensor, you gotta remove the whole subframe and the tank and stuff like that. So yeah, and they're like, he's like, yo, listen, you know, I'm gonna tell you now, you know, you had this bike for a while, you're gonna do more harm than good if you start working on it yourself. And I'm like, I understand that. This bike's my first Ducati, so it's a learning step point for me, and I understand it's not gonna be an easy bike to work on, ride, and stuff like that. But he told me a lot of misconceptions that people have is the bike being unreliable. The bike's not unreliable. Obviously you have these little quirks and stupid issues, but they're tiny, they're small things, they're not engine problems and stuff like that. If you take care of the bike and you ride it the way they're supposed to be ridden, the bike's gonna last forever. I mean, a lot of these people that ride these bikes are old folks with a lot of money. They don't actually ride the bike. Mostly it's all just left in the garage. I mean, you know, you'll see like 5-year-old Ducatis with under 1,000 miles on it, and it blows my mind. And then the next person that buys it to actually ride it, and then they start having problems with it, and they're like, oh, why are things going bad, right? And oh, there's a cop right there. It's like not exercising for a couple years, and then one day you decided to get up and sprint and do some sprints. It's not gonna turn out good. It's just you're gonna start aching, you might pull something, stuff like that. It's the same thing with bikes. You know, you gotta ride them, you gotta be consistent with them. I don't have a plate. This could be bad. We'll see. I don't have to stop, so we're good. Someone's calling me. I don't want to listen to this. I'm in the middle of a video, man. Hello? Who's this? I'm on the bike, my guy. Yeah, so can you kindly f off? Alright, thanks. Thanks, Pookie. I swear to God, bro. This guy legit calls me just to call me. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, the bike's reliable. Okay, there's no like you're gonna have some bikes that are gonna be bad from the factory. It is what it is. A lot of bikes, a lot of brands have that, but people just don't talk about it because it doesn't cost as much as a Ducati. You know, people like, oh, you're spending minimum like 30-25 grand on a Ducati. You expect it to be like 100%, but that's not true. Like it's impossible to have everything 100%, and people need to understand that. A lot of people don't. So terrain moves away, slippery. And yeah, man, to everyone that wants a Ducati, you got to understand the bike is a great bike. I love the bike. It's a lot of tension, it's hard, it rides really hard, and the performance is great. It has a lot of character. But like if you plan on just like riding around with your friends in the city, barely going fast, and is sitting at red lights at downtown and stuff like that just to show off, this is not the bike for you. You're gonna end up not liking it in the long run, and it's gonna be too expensive because you're basically paying a lot of money just to flex, and you don't even ride the bike, you know. So people got to keep that in mind, and rich people don't care, so they'll just pay for it and they'll keep it in the garage. And I get it, you know, you have the money to do it, but I feel like, you know, younger kids like me, I actually like to ride it hard. That's all I do is ride it hard. Pause, brother. Anyways. But yeah, I like to actually ride the fucking bike and beat on it. So the bike runs good. I've had it for 3 years, and that's the first time anything's ever happened, and it wasn't related to the engine. It was the headers. So, and that was because it was in the garage for like 2 months over the winter, and then I decided to beat on it the next day. You know, for someone like that wants to fuck around and city ride with a group of people and just like not do anything, I'd go for, I mean, if you want a leader bike, I'd go for like a S1000. At this price point, a S1000 for sure. S1000 does everything. It's comfortable, but it also gives you a lot of power, and it's easier to ride. This bike is it's aggressive and raw, and it's a little difficult to ride. Even till now, like, I've had this bike for so long, and it's still so difficult. So what is going on here? Why are we at a complete stop? Oh my god, there's no way you're top down. Oh, your top's not down. Other than that, the bike's reliable. I haven't had any issues. The bike's also been down, and it still doesn't have issues. So great bike. Oh my god, I keep leaving my signal on. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. But yeah, I got my bike way back, but I just haven't been riding or recording because the weather's been bipolar. It's about 2 weeks ago I was riding with S1K Rocket, his girl, and some of his friends. But excuse me, can I get by? Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try to go over there, one of my favorite spots, and try to chill, and then we'll end the video right there. Cause I gotta hit the gym, and it's about to rain in the next like 2 hours. Quinnipiac, baby. It's a nice school, I'm not gonna lie. I did want to transfer here once, and then I saw the price going here, and I was like, yep, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life. Why is no one here? It's a nice day. Why is no one hiking? Ah, pussies are scared of the rain. Pussies! Anyways, yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. I like sitting right there. I like being right there, like a little freak in the corner. Wait, pause. I should record something else though, but oh my god, who's calling me now? Hello? Sorry? No. Scams, bro. Goddamn scams. She said her name's Marissa with a deep ass Indian accent. Like what? Anyways. I got 21. What the fuck? Oh, that was a sound. Let's turn this down. Oh man. Let's ooh, she wet. Ooh, she wet. She's dirty, so I mean, might as well get her wet. Oh, she looks good. Anyways, yeah, man. We got Ava back. Look at her. Look at her. What a sexy looking bike. Yeah, so I changed everything. So when I changed it, I had to take the seat off, you know, lift the tank, and then loosen these, and then lift these up, and then also take this shit off. Fuck me, was that the hardest thing to do in my life. And then not only that, we took like half an hour taking this spring off. Oh my god, is it on there? This person's not pulling off. I don't like when people pull up. Yeah, it was me and my friend, we spent like half an hour doing that, and like fuck me. And we could have got this thing done under an hour, but took longer. Yeah, everything was good. We checked everything. I did like a little mini inspection. If you do like the video, make sure you like it, please. Subscribe and like hang around, man. Like I said this last time, but I'm saying it now. The bike's been down for a little bit. Damn, it's dirty. I'm gonna start recording more and posting more, because people want to see it. People want to see Ava. Look at her. Look at her. Such a good looking bike. Oh, I have not gone that low in a while. Look at it. It looks disgusting. Ew. But yeah. Anyways. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. It's recording. Okay.